Hello and welcome to today's video. This is going to be a May bullet journal setup video, and the plan and like the prompt and what we're doing for this one is fruit. I've had a lot of fun figuring out how to set this up. I've had a lot of fun like deciding how to do it, so it's time to actually do it. You can see I've done a little bit of penciling in, just kind of where it made sense to make sure there was space for things, but overall I've left it pretty blank and pretty up to interpretation, so we're gonna see where that gets us. I've got a big pot of pens here because I do feel like colourful is the way we're gonna go. I've got my two Muji pens in 0.38 and 0.5, and then when I saw the prompt of fruit, first thing I ever do when I'm like, you know, so this bullet journal is for my cousin, it's not for me, and she wanted fruit for May. So I'll go through my drawers and see what I've got. So I had one random banana sticker, quite a few like citrusy fruit stickers, and then 1, 2, 3, I think there's another tiny little strawberry somewhere. I think there were 4 strawberries, but yeah, I've got one little tiny collection of strawberry papers as well. So that's kind of what I was starting with. And then I also thought about how fruit, it's always very bright colours, so I went through some papers and picked out some bright colours that could look cool with fruit. So I've got some paper to help aid me as well. And then after that, when I was like, oh okay, we've actually still got quite a bit to do, I went on Canva and I just searched fruit and added some pictures on. So I did this load of strawberries because I thought that could look cool on a page, did a load of kiwis because I thought that could look cool on a page, and then I did a couple of pages of just printing out fruit. So yeah, there's just loads of fruit, and the plan is just to cut these out and use them as and when I want to. So yeah, that is the plan, that is what we're working with, and I really want to find that additional strawberry because I'm not sure where it has gone. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm just going to keep going, keep setting this up. I'm going to do a nice time lapse as I go through it. I'm not 100% sure how it's going to look by the end of it, but I'm really excited to give it a go, give it a plan and see where we end up. So yeah, I'm going to turn this into a time lapse now, and then after I've set it all up, I will come back and talk through and do like a final flip through where I talk through what I ended up doing and what worked and what didn't. So yeah, I will set this into a time lapse and see you in a little bit. I've just finished that. I'm going to flip back to the start now and talk you through what I've actually ended up doing. So this is the first page, and I went for just a strawberry theme. I was thinking of just putting loads of different fruit on the first page. It's like it was just fruit, but I've actually kind of done each page kind of themed, and that's what I've ended up going with. So I just got May, and I ended up sticking this on top of like coloured paper so that it'd stand out more. So I used blue because I thought blue and red would look really good together, and yeah, I think it looks cool. And then on this side we've just got goals, and you'll be able to write goals down here. Yeah, very simple, very easy, but really good. Little calendar, May, goals. I haven't put any quotes in. My sense of humour is very like pun based and punny, and this isn't for me. So for now I've left the like quote section that I've included in the others that she asked for kind of open, because I don't know, I feel like I should check first, maybe send some quote ideas first. So yeah, then we have the calendar page. This is the entire month at a glance, and you can see that each individual day is 5 squares by 5 squares, or 6 dots by 6 dots, however you count it, that's what size it is. And yeah, I really like this. I think it's gone really well. I did kind of like a pear and apple, kept it quite simple because obviously this page right now looks quite bland and boring, but once you start putting like what you're doing into each day, like it really can look messy very quickly. So I'm trying to keep this page like as blank as possible but still staying on theme. Then the mood page. So honestly, very impressed with this one. So the mood tracker this month, which I'm just realising I haven't yet numbered, so I should probably do that. But yeah, the mood tracker this month is a big orange segment. So each day of the month you'll colour in a segment of the orange. I guess it doesn't have to be an orange. By the end of the month it could end up being anything. I've left the key blank, so obviously she can use whatever colours that she wants, but I guess if you ended up filling it all in pink, it would look more like grapefruit, yellow lemon, green lime. But yeah, that is the basic idea of it. And yeah, I think overall it just looks really good. Let's finish this off and then I will talk about the next page. There we go, all the numbers are in. And then because this is such like quite a big statement piece, I then got loads of like the citrusy fruit stickers out, stuck those in, and did the rest of the tracking just as an individual calendar, so that, you know, if you exercise on that day, you just colour in like the first on the calendar. And yeah, I think this is going to work really well, and yeah, very, very happy with how it's turned out. Then the brain dump. I struggled with the brain dump this month because I wasn't really using any like scrappy paper, which is almost always how I do a brain dump, is write brain dump on some like scrappy paper. So I'd printed out some of these fruits were like on like fruit sticks. I'm sure you probably just eat them like that. I'm aware of fruit sticks that you like dip in chocolate fountains, but yeah, I thought I'd do it. I think it works all right, it works quite well, and I've just left as much blank space as possible. My ideal on a brain dump is leave it as blank as possible with like a little bit of decoration, and then at the end of the month, if you haven't ended up using all the space, you can decorate it afterwards if you want to. And then we are on to the first weekly spread. Now I think I did almost all of this on camera, but the camera did die just before I finished this week. So yeah, basically what I decided to do was use a particular fruit for each week and have a kind of like contrasting colour behind it as this main square. And then each of the days of the week is 9 centimetres by 6 centimetres, and that is the exact same for every single day of the week, so you've got the same space. I did also decide to this month stick one more piece of fruit into the Sunday corner. I figured you probably do the least on a Sunday, so it only takes up a tiny bit of space. So yeah, that was like an added extra. I haven't done that for the rest of the months that I've set up so far, just because I've tried to leave it as blank as possible so it can be used as best as possible. But I just thought the fruit, like, although I've kept the colours going, the fruit wasn't really translating onto the entire page, so I added a little one in here as well. Then the second week of the month, I did a green with grapes throughout it. The third week of the month, I did a pink with mangoes throughout it. Then the 4th week of the month I did a blue with pineapples throughout it. This is probably my least favourite, honestly. The blue just doesn't pop the same as the other colours do against the fruit. I still think it looks good, still think it looks nice, but just probably my least favourite. And then the final pages that get set up every month are the 10 things to be grateful for. Now this is where I've allowed my humour to come in a little bit, because rather than say grateful, it says grateful, so 10 things to be grateful for, ha ha ha. I honestly find it hilarious. But yeah, that's just me. And then on this side I've got a playlist, the same as I did the strawberries on the first page of the month. Here I did the kiwis on the final page, and I think it's turned out really quite good. And then I used purple paper for the playlist. This actually turned out really cool. I haven't done this before. This is the first bullet journal I've ever done playlist in. It's something that my little cousin wanted. So I've just been drawing them out 4 squares by 4 squares. So I tried to cut them out instead and add with like an extra pop of colour, and the same colour being behind the title. Honestly, I'm really happy with it. I think it looks pretty damn cool. So yeah, those were all of the monthly setups for May. I do hope you enjoyed the video. Please do give it a like if you did like it. Subscribe down below if you'd like to see more content like this, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.